Hello. Hi, everybody. Happy afternoon movement break. I'm so glad you were able to pause whatever you were doing beforehand to carve out just a little bit of time for yourself. We're going to be bookending this practice with some seated breath work. So there will be a chance if you have to jet back to work, I'll let you know. You can skip the breathing at the end, but if you have the time, if you have until 1 o'clock, I think it'll do wonders for just the state of mind you're in as you prepare to move on with your day. Just to be still and calm, focus on only the breath. For practice today, I recommend you grab 2 yoga blocks. If you don't have these at home, you can grab something sturdy that you can use to hold on to bring the ground closer. So Harry Potter number 6 and 7 could be a great choice. Also, if you have like a big jug of laundry detergent or vinegar or bleach, those will work too. And if you have sensitive knees, we'll be kneeling a little bit at the beginning. Maybe you'll grab a blanket or a cushion to put under your knees. Maybe. All right, let's get started in a comfortable seated position. If you have tight hips or are still kind of training your muscles to sit up nice and tall for a few minutes at a time, you might sit on one of your blocks. Helps lift your hips so the legs can be more comfortable. So find a comfortable seat that feels good to you. It's okay if it looks different than this shape. Give yourself a minute to fidget, put your phone away. Place your hands either palms up or palms down on your thighs. And if it feels comfortable to you, blink your eyes closed. Let's just drop in to moment, let ourselves arrive here, acknowledging that this is a different space than the one we may have just come from. Maybe a different physical space, but also this is a gentle, maybe even sacred place where we give ourselves the gift of attention and of quiet and silence. Tune into your senses here, just noticing kind of what's going on around you. This could be sounds in the distance. Could be the feeling of the air on your skin, noticing the texture of your clothes, the mat beneath you. Maybe you notice these smells wafting in. If there's an open window, your neighbors mowing their lawn or someone's cooking lunch. Now turn this gentle, focused attention inward. Just notice your breath. Notice the way it's coming in and out of your body. And does that awareness of the breath maybe deepen it just a little bit without even trying? Still breathing normally here. Can you let your hips sink a little heavier down towards the earth? Lightly hug your belly button towards your spine and sit up a little taller. Keep the face soft. If your attention drifts away elsewhere, that's okay. Notice that your attention has drifted and choose to bring it back to this seated shape, this breath right now. Let's start to add a count to the breath. So we'll inhale for the count of 4. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1, pause at the top. We'll exhale for the count of 6, 5, 4, 3, push all the air out, 2, and 1. Good. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1, pause. Exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1, pause, retain the breath. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, push the air out, push the air out, push the air out, 1. Take a few more rounds of this on your own. If you want to choose a different count, that's okay. Just make your exhales longer than your inhales. Keep your shoulders soft and away from your ears. And as you inhale, can you gently reach the top of your head a little higher? As you exhale, root down through your sit bones, through your hips. 2 more full rounds of breath on your own. Take your time, don't rush. When you finish your second set, you can let your breathing return to normal. Notice if you can tune into any energetic effects. Maybe you can notice a difference in how your mind feels, how the breath feels. Cool. Blink your eyes open, and we'll move to a different seated position. It's called broken toe pose. It might be a little uncomfortable, so if it is not feeling good to you, find something else. So for this, your toes are on the earth and you'll sit back onto your heels. You can also put one of your blocks between your butt and your heels to lessen the impact on your feet. This is a big stretch for the bottoms of the feet. You won't be here for very long. So take a big breath in, sweep your arms up high, inhale. And exhale, palms to heart center. Good, 2 more just like that. Big breath in, reach up, stretch through your side bodies. Exhale, pull to your heart center. Good, last one. Big breath in, reach up high, maybe look up, maybe clap your hands together. Exhale, bring it to your heart. Good. Move out of broken toe pose into hero's pose. So the difference is toes are flat on the ground. Another seated position is always welcome. You can put the block in the same spot under your butt to chill out on the pressure for your feet. We'll do what I've begun affectionately calling seaweed side bends. So sweep your arms up high. Drop your left fingertips towards the earth. If they don't quite reach, that's okay. You can use one of your blocks nearby to help bring the earth a little closer. Take a breath in, reach your right arm high. And as you exhale, gently bend towards your left, bumping your hips over towards the right, and breathe here. Find some feedback with your left hand against the ground rather than collapsing all the way down. Find a light push against the earth. Maybe you turn your head up to look towards your fingertips. Big breath in. Big breath out. Good. Inhale, come up. And exhale, right fingertips come down towards the earth. You're welcome to bring the block to the side if it feels all right. Inhale, stretch through your left fingers. And exhale, a little bend towards the right. Hips bump over towards the left. Let your shoulder blade fall down your back, so pull it away from your ears. Keep your fingertips active. Maybe look up. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good, let's find a little flow. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, bend to the left. Good, inhale, center. Exhale to the right. 2 more rounds. Inhale. Exhale. Good, inhale up. Exhale down, last set. Let it feel really good. Ride the breath in and out. See if you can make your breath last longer than the movements themselves. Nice. come back up to a tall seat. Bring your hands somewhere comfortable, and we'll take some really slow neck circles. So start by lifting your chin up towards the ceiling. And then pick a direction, start to draw a really big circle with your chin. Moving slowly so that we can investigate along the range of motion. If we move too quickly, we don't get a chance to notice where things feel sticky, where there's extra tension. So go ahead and take a second big circle in the same direction. Noticing the different places sensation is referred throughout your spine, throughout your arms. And when you finish your second one, take it back in the other direction, big circles the opposite way. Nice, take your time. Check back in with the breath. What is it doing here? One more big exploratory neck circle. There's a spider on my ceiling and I am not okay with it. But I'm gonna stay calm. All right, when you finish your second neck circle, nice job. Make your, nope, just kidding. Find child's pose with your feet. So just put your knees out just a little bit. Bring each of your blocks or vinegar jugs to either side of your hips. Doesn't really matter what height, you'll figure it out. Start with your left fingertips either on the earth or on one of your blocks. And as you inhale, lift up to standing on your knees, hips press forward, right arm reaches up, maybe back. Little modified stargazer pose. Breathe here, firm your glutes, use them to support your low back and this little back bend. Reach back through your fingertips to stretch all along the front of your right body. Take a breath in. And exhale to gently come back down. We'll find that on the other side. So right fingertips onto the earth or onto a block to bring the earth closer. And as you inhale, reach your left arm up, lift your hips. And you decide how far to take this from your glutes. Maybe you look back, let your head fall. Maybe you stay a little tighter through the core to control the movement. Inhale. Exhale to lower. We'll flow now, matching breath to movement. So you use your breath. Left fingertips down. Inhale, reach and extend. Exhale, lower, switching sides. Inhale, push the hips forward. Exhale, lower, one more set. Left fingertips down. Inhale, reach up, maybe look back. Exhale, lower, last one. Inhale, reach high. And exhale, lower. Nice job. Find downward facing dog. So palms shoulder width distance apart. Hips up and back. Breathe here. Enjoy this big stretch along the back side of your legs. And don't worry too much about whether or not your heels reach the earth. Doesn't really matter. You can also separate your feet wider apart for more stability. Push your hands into the ground. Hug your shoulder blades down your back so they're away from your ears. And think about rolling your inner thighs back behind you, like you were shooting a Pez out from between your knees. And hug the outside of your heels down towards the ground. Good. A few more breaths here. Visualize your spine growing longer and longer from the very top of your head out through your tailbone. Take one more big breath in. As you exhale, walk your palms back towards your feet, Ragdoll pose. Let your chest hang really heavy. Bend your knees a lot, especially if you're experiencing some tightness in your low back or your hamstrings. And just find some soft, gentle movement side to side, shifting weight from one foot into the other. Keeping the breath really steady, really stable and full. Maybe interlace your hands behind your neck so you can gently tug your head down towards the ground. 2 more breaths. Good. Release your fingertips down towards the earth. Crawl yourself out to a high plank. So shoulders directly over wrists, heels over toes, and a high plank hack that has changed my life is not making your arms do all of the work. Like, yes, arms are definitely working, but can you flex your legs, squeeze your calves, squeeze your quads, even think about activating your hamstrings, and notice the way that your strong legs can help take some of the pressure off of your hands. This is more than you're looking for. You're welcome to drop towards your knees, hug the front body up to meet the back body rather than collapsing down into the hands. We're all here for 3 more breaths wherever you're at. Power up your breath to support a powerful posture. You're here for 4, 3, 4, 2, and 1. Push it back to downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, walk your feet up to meet your hands, forward fold. Bend your knees, feet are together to touch or a little far apart from each other, bend your knees. Inhale, mountain pose, reach up high, straighten your legs. And as you exhale, reach your right fingertips back, left fingertips forward, little twist. Pause here, firm your glutes. See if you can keep your hips still facing forward, even though you're twisting towards the right. Peel your fingertips apart from each other. You find a little rotation internally, externally of the arms and the wrists. Inhale, come back to center. And exhale to the left, reach left fingertips back, right fingertips forward. Notice how the right hip wants to come forward to help. Guide it back in space so both of your hip points point straight forward. This lets the twist start to happen in your spine. 1 more full round of breath here. Do something that feels good with the hands. Inhale, come to center. Now we'll take a side bend towards the right. Reach your left fingertips up, then over, and bring your right hand towards your left rib cage. This just helps you notice the stretching happening, and maybe even a little bit of feedback from your own hand can help you lengthen up more through the side body. From your glutes here, push into both feet. Maybe look up, inhale. Exhale, stay right here, good. Inhale, come up. And exhale, a little bend towards the left. Right arm comes up and over. I'm doing this, you cannot see it. Left fingertips come towards the right rib cage. See if you can kind of manually expand through the ribs. There are little muscles between each of these ribs called intercostals, and they get crunchy. 1 more breath. Nice. Inhale, come up. And exhale, goal post your arms. Pinch your shoulder blades together behind you. Boost your heart forward. You might stay right here just like this. If you want to take it into a bigger back bend, squeeze your butt. Think about lifting your heart and tipping backwards rather than dumping backwards. Good. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, bend your knees forward, fold, palms draw through heart center. Inhale, lift your spine halfway. Exhale, ball pose, squat and curl. Rise up as high as you can on your tippy toes. Sink your hips down as far as you're able. And hang out right here. If you're not quite able to reach the ground, bring your blocks back. Use them to help bring the earth closer. We are compressing through the knees, rounding through the spine, opening up along the back and the shoulders. 2 breaths here. Tuck your chin into your chest. For more of a balanced challenge, maybe you do just fingertips on the ground or wrap your arms around your knees. Good. Lower your heels back down towards the earth. Now we'll flow. Inhale, mountain pose, lift up high. And exhale, twist to the right. Good. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, center. Exhale, bending towards the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, bending left, stretching through the right side. Inhale, center. Exhale, baby back bend, maybe just goalpost arms. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold, bent knees, take it down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, ball pose, squat and curl. Push your heels over your toes, tuck your chin into your chest. Take a big breath in. And a big breath out. We'll flow through that one more time. Drop your heels. Inhale, mountain pose. Reach up high. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist left. Keep your glutes turned on. Inhale, center. Exhale, bend to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, bend left. So good. Inhale to center, reach high. Exhale, little back bend, lift through the chest. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. It's different now. Exhale, step your left toes back. Left toes step back. You're in a low lunge. Now take a moment to locate your blocks, or whatever you're using today. Bring them on either side of your right foot. That's your front foot. These are here to help bring the earth closer if it feels good. If you're like, no problem, I can reach the ground. Cool. So from here, we're staying in this lunge. We're gonna open up through the front of the chest and the back hip. So start to activate your back leg more. Lift the belly of your hamstring up towards the sky. Squeeze your back glute. And imagine you're driving your back heel to kick down whatever is behind you. And at the same time, shoulder blades draw together behind you. The heart pushes forward. Just breathing here. One more breath in. And as you exhale, straighten your right leg. Bump your hips back. If it feels all right, lift your front toes. This is long pyramid pose. Adjust your blocks or your stance as you need to so that this can feel good all along the back of your right leg. We're here for 2 more breaths. You'll find a little flow. So as you inhale, deepen into the lunge, bend your front knee, lift your heart. And exhale, straighten your front leg. Maybe bow your torso down. 2 more. Inhale, lunge, push your chest forward. Exhale, straighten and bow. Good. Last one. Inhale, lunge. And exhale, take it back. Inhale, come forward just one more time. You can release the blocks. And as you exhale, make your way to downward facing dog. Right leg steps back. Good, we'll take that on the other side. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Walk to meet your hands. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, step your right toes back. So right foot goes back, left foot is forward. Find a configuration of the blocks near your front foot that feels good to you. And set up with the strong and stable base. Squeeze your back leg. Push your heel back behind you. Firm your right glute. And then find that tall, proud chest. Squeeze your shoulder blades together behind you. Drive your heart forward. Lift your chin slightly. Good. Inhale. Exhale, straighten the front leg, bump your hips back. Maybe you choose to lift your left toes up. Breathe here. Be curious about the way these different movements feel in your body today. You might find little shifts of the hips, side to side, point and flex the toes. Now we'll flow 3 times. So inhale, come back to the lunge, push the heart forward. Exhale, straighten and bow. Inhale, lunge. And exhale, straighten the left leg, last round. Inhale, lunge, reach forward. Exhale, straighten the front leg. Good, inhale, come back to the lunge, long enough to ditch the blocks. Make your way to downward facing dog. 3 breaths here in our last down dog. Good, drop to your knees, so you're on all fours. We'll do 2 little wrist stretches, and the breathing starts. So from this tabletop position, bring your fingertips, your palms onto the mat with your fingertips facing back towards you, so that the bottoms of your forearms are facing forward, and find a stretch that feels good to you. You might walk your hands like this, kind of pedaling them out, or maybe stillness feels really good to you. Bring the breath. And while you're here breathing and stretching, start to press each finger one at a time down into the mat. You're not changing anything. It might not even look like anything is happening. But notice where you feel those sensations referred all along your wrist, your forearm, maybe even elsewhere along the arm. 3 more big breaths here. Nice, when you finish your 3rd breath, you can come back up, shake out your hands, or something more coordinated. I find this just feels really nice. And make little fists with your hands. They don't have to be super tight fists. And burst them open, spread your fingers really, really wide, and suck them back into fists. Maybe you make a stronger fist this time, starting to feel the way this pressure feels in the wrists and the tops of the forearms. Take a big breath in. And as you exhale, open your hands. Nice, 1 more round. Inhale to squeeze. And exhale to bloom and explode. Nice, give your hands a little shake. Last little wrist stretch. Bring the tops of your hands down onto the mat. Be really gentle with this. Top of the hand, the wrist are very delicate areas. But maybe you find a little tug of the skin of your hands away from you. So you find a degree of the stretch that feels really good. Remember to bring the breath. 4 more breaths here. Maybe you try to pick up the fingers one at a time and curl them towards the wrist. What does that feel like? If it doesn't feel good, that's good information. Don't do it. 1 more big breath in. And a big breath out. Come back up. Find some really gentle circles with the wrist. Just let that go. Maybe the flops just feel better. If you have to jet, go for it. The rest of us will finish up with 2 minutes, just 2 minutes of breathing to kind of tune back in. This lets us leave this practice feeling connected to ourselves so that whatever we do next, we're doing with intention and awareness instead of reactivity. So find a comfortable seated position. And tap back into that same very gentle, focused attention. Make your spine long, shoulders over hips, head over heart. Core is lightly engaged. Keep your chest lifted. Maybe you imagine there's a string connecting the top of your chest to the ceiling, lifting, lifting, lifting you up ever so slightly. And we'll start right away with that slow down breath. So first, take a big breath in, fill up. And a big breath out, let it go. Now inhale for the count of 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Relax your shoulders. Exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, push it out, 2, push, 1. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause to soften. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, empty, empty, 1. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep it going on your own. Nice job. Keep breathing. Finish one more full cycle. And when you've finished that last exhale, keep your eyes open. Take a big breath in, reach your fingertips up high, high, high. And as you exhale, touch your palms together, dip your fingertips back. Little reverse namaste. Just take a moment here, feel your chest expanding. Maybe you notice some warmth in your belly, in your heart. You take a moment to remember something from this practice that felt really, really good. Remember it so you can do it again when you're sitting on the couch or at your desk and start to feel crazy. You're never stuck. These tools are available to you all of the time. Inhale, reach high. And exhale, palms to heart center. All right, that's it. It's class for today. Thank you so much for showing up and being here. If this made you feel good, please share it with a friend. We'll be back here again next Friday. If you have some requests, please let me know. We had a special request for extra slow down breathing today. So your ideas matter. Come tell me what they are. Have a beautiful rest of your day, and I'll see you soon.